Alright, we got another Cobra 29 LTD Classic that's here to be turned into something that it's not. This one's getting, let's see, recapped, swing kit, variable power on the RF control, echo on the Delta Tune control. It's getting a stinger board, which is going to be on the bright dim switch, the custom face, upgraded light in the meter, a white LED, blue channel display, and questionable new cabinet, either some chrome or diamond plate covers. This one doesn't seem to be in bad shape. It's receiving, power's up. This control is extremely loose, so it does have a little bit of wear on it, but everything seems to work. Controls are all dirty, crackling, popping, but all in all, it seems to be in pretty good shape. See what the manufacture date is on this thing. Manufacture date June 2010, China. So, well, not a super old one, but we're gonna open it up. It's so far it's working. 132 here. This is with a stock microphone. Oh, hold on. Let's check. We'll check the receiver first. But so far everything seems to be working. Switch over quick. The meter. Yeah, audio. On the bird. Audio. 4 watts, basically dead on the bird meter. Peak. Yeah, 4 watts. Swinging a 10 and dropping back quick. All right. Well, so at least it's working. It's talking. Yeah, switches are really dirty. All right, let's hook it up to the tone generator. Let's see what the receiver is. All right, so receiver, it's working. Got the generator, 100% modulation, minus 197. You know, it's hearing. I mean, it's actually doing pretty well. I can drop it down to minus 117. You can still hear it. Still receiving, still hearing. Minus 127. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's hearing down at minus 127. Very faint. So, let's see what we can do with the receiver. But, let's see. Minus 117. 50% modulation. Still hearing. Not even 1S unit, but it's hearing. So, decent receiver. We'll see what we can do. It's transmitting, it's receiving, it's in rough shape, but now we're going to turn it into a cutting edge edition. Alright, so here we are inside. This thing's basically, it's 100% untouched. It's actually pretty clean. You know, a little bit of dust and stuff going on in there, but relatively clean. Definitely no mods or any hacks or anything done in here. It's completely stock. C2078 final. Well, the board, nice and clean. You know, no hack jobs done to this thing. It's basically ready to go, which I love. Makes it a perfect candidate for restoration. So we're going to stop pulling the stuff out that we don't need, remove the speaker wires, get it ready for the swing kit, disable all the controls. Like I said, bright dim for the amp, RF gain is going to be for the echo, variable power on the Delta Tune. So we got some stuff to do in here. We're going to start getting things going. So I'm going to get going with the recap and yep, getting all the controls ready to convert to what we need them to be. But we're starting with something solid, which is always, it's nice for a change. Alright, here we are back on the bench. Radio's been completely recapped. All new big filter caps in there, high grade audio caps where necessary, but whole thing recapped, brought back to life. Board's looking good. But all recapped. Obviously the wiring's a little bit of a mess right now. We're going to get in now. I've got that jumper cut out back there. I'm getting ready to rig up the variable power. That's going to be the next step. So variable power, check all the grease on the ICs and finals and everything. Make sure that's all good. Make sure they're all tightened up snug to the heat sink, and we're going to get the variable power going. That's the next step. So all right, we'll be back. Alright, just wanted to show where we are now. Lighting upgrades all done. Obviously I already showed you it was recapped. White LED in the meter, blue channel display, liven it up, make the face of this thing look a little bit newer. Blue RX TX light switches to red when you're on the air. Delta tune has been removed from the radio. That's now the echo control. This channel 9 switch is all set up for the amp. I haven't put the amp in yet, but it's all set up for it. RF gain is now RF power. Let's see the meter, see if I can do it one-handed. 4 watts all the way up. And you can bring it right down to nothing. Leave it at 2. Remember before we had basically no forward drive. Yeah, audio showing a lot more swing, and I haven't even, no tune up or anything yet, just that's just the radio with no alignment. Power all the way up. 4 watts. Swinging 15. Hello on the bird. Hello audio. Showing forward drive on the bird meter, which it wasn't before. So yeah, lighting upgrade, variable power. Let's see if I can flip this thing over, show you. The wiring's a mess still. I just got everything installed. I got to go through and clean it all, but board's all cleaned up, reflowed. Anything that looked troubling, went in there and straightened it out. But flip this over. Inside, here we are. This is going to be the controls for the echo. I got to remove all the Delta tune stuff, transistor for the variable power, rat's nets of wires because I'm still doing some wiring. I got to mount the echo board over here and get this thing set up for the amplifier. But yep, there we are. Lighting upgrade, caps, all the ICs, vinyls, everything's been checked, tightened down. All these have been retightened and Loctited, cleaned. All the switches have been cleaned. So like I said, now echo board, amplifier, alignment. I still got to do the face decal to finish it up, and I got to hand paint all the knobs. All the tops of these switches will be hand painted blue, and all the tops of the knobs over here will be hand painted blue, so the radio will match. And then I'm just trying to figure out covers, if I'm going to repaint the covers that are on here, or if I'm going to put a nice set of chrome or diamond plate ones that I got on the shelf over here. But we'll get to that. So all right, that's the progress. Onto the echo board. All right guys, here we are, the finished cutting edge edition Cobra 29 LTD. Got the face all on there. You already saw the lighting upgrade and all that stuff, but yep, the finishing touch is just the face. Amp switch on and off. Start with it off. But nope, she's all done. Recapped, retuned, echo, built-in amplifier switch there, echo control here, variable power there, all the hand painted blue knobs just to tie everything together. Excuse me, always a nice little touch. Obviously the channel selector we already know over, RX TX light, blue LED, that goes to red, white meter light. Painted the covers just to dress it up a little bit. Right now we're hooked up to the generator. It's got an excellent receiver in it. You can hear the tone there. That's down at 127, minus 127 rather. So nice receiver. We'll drop the modulation. You can see it. That's minus 127, 75% modulation. Still hearing. Down to 50% modulation. Still hearing. So excellent receiver. Bring it back up. 100%. Yeah, there you go. Things hearing good. Minus 117, minus 107. So super sensitive receiver. All right, I'm gonna disconnect it and hook it up to output, and we'll show you what it does. All right, so the receiver, excellent receiver in this thing. Now I'll show you the output side of it. So right now I got the dead key set. I believe the 1 watt. Yep, 1 watt, and it will do down to nothing, and you can bring it all the way up to just about 4 watts. I like to run it at about 1.5. So 1.5 watts, D104 power mic on here. I got the mic game wide open right now. Amplifier off. Yeah, audio. There you go. About 12 watts PEP, and that's on a very very tight shot meter here. Yeah, you can see some forward drive on the bird meter too. But yep, there you go. That's output with the D104. Turn the amp on. I like to cut the Mic came back to about 11:30. I mean about 12 o'clock, just because power mic with the echo and everything else going on in here. But this up 200. Yeah. So it'll crush the 50. 1, 2, 3, audio. So I'm showing 20 watts bird. So like I said, the limit is in this radio. I don't like to take them out unless the customer asks for it. Keep the audio nice and clean. You start seeing big power out of these stinger boards, then you know that it's going to be dirty. I like to keep them between 50 and 70 watts, depending on what, you know, how the radio sounds. But you know, like I put in the eBay ad, you would definitely want to watch your SWR with this thing. We'll do it with the amp on. The SWR bridge does work, and you want to make sure that you're running a good SWR with this thing, because you don't want the amplifier to blow up prematurely. But there you go, beautiful. And that's with the amp on. So yep, it's doing good output. But yep, so you've seen it from start to finish now. The cleanup, the restoration, and now it's cutting edge edition Cobra 29. This one's getting shipped out to, I believe, South Carolina tonight, but I do have another 25 up there that's got to get done. No amp, just variable power and tune up, recap, all that stuff. So that'll probably be the next one, but I just wanted to finish this one out so you can see it from start to finish. And I appreciate you taking a look. Subscribe and see you know, what the next couple projects are, and check out the eBay store, Cutting Edge Customs, and see what we got out there. All right guys, catch you next time.